Hello again, this is Custom Edgeworks with another knife review. Today I have a very unique knife slash multi-tool that is called the Kershaw Shuffle. And if I remember correctly, you can pick this thing up for like $17. Yes, you heard me right. It's under 20 bucks. Call it a $20 knife after shipping and everything. But I was excited to do this review because it's definitely it's a good value purchase in my opinion. You're able to get a small cutting blade. It has a 2-inch cutting edge, a bottle opener, a screwdriver slash lanyard hole slash pry bar, all in one at a very inexpensive price, and is perfect for everyday carry use because you have added functionality to an EDC knife. So as you can see, I modified this one a little bit because I wanted to get, I don't know, I just like playing with my own knives and trying something unique to them. But the great thing about this knife is that it fits really well in the hand. Let's see. You know, of course, using that front finger choil, it actually fits really well in the hand. I've cut carpet with this, cardboard, paper, wood, and it did a great job. I was really impressed with how much functionality this little blade offers. A lot of control. You hike up on it, and you can do all sorts of cutting tasks, which is really nice. Let me see if I can get the lighting a little better in here. Bear with me. It's a little better. So as you can see, it has this K pattern, the Kershaw K, and it's like an FRN or some sort of plastic composite, very durable. I think it's pretty smooth. I think that as far as tactility or traction goes, it sucks. So it is what it is. I think they could do anything and it's going to be better than this. They could probably do a cheap G10 and it's still going to be better than this. So, but it looks alright, I guess. Again, I'm not complaining because I paid, what, 20 bucks for this knife, so whatever. You could even, if you wanted to, you could do like a soldering iron stippling on this, which I'm going to probably do on mine to finish modifying it. Probably smooth all of this K stuff off there and just do stippling. Kind of like what you see on some Glock handle customizations. But anyway, it comes with their standard, somewhat standard, mid-grade blade steel 8CR13 MOV, which again for a budget knife is awesome. It does a really good job. It's easy to sharpen and it holds a pretty decent edge. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get this thing blistering sharp. I did on mine, very sharp. But whether or not it maintains that edge very long, well, it's a decent steel, so it's going to hold it for a decent amount of time. As you can see, I added some jimping. Some really aggressive jimping too. This stuff really catches your finger, and I like it. Especially when you're choking up on this, it really locks it all in there so you can do some cool cutting. It has a liner lock. Okay. And it locks up perfect. The whole lock bar here, to its entirety, is making contact with the blade tang, and then it's hanging. It's actually in there all the way, and then some, just a little bit. So it has complete engagement. It's really good, but it's still early, which means it has some added life. So I really like that. It worked out really well. It's easy to do to manipulate this blade one-handed. Deploys really well. It's got cheap plastic washers inside of there. Again, it's all you really need for this. It deploys very well. I love the jimping on there. It really changed the blade for me. And other than that, all I really did was this cool acid splatter effect, and I did it everywhere. See if you can see it. I did it on the back gear patterned liner here, backspacer, which extends out for a bottle opener, and it works really well. Did this splatter on the back there, on the pry bar, on the pocket clip. Look at that deep carry pocket clip. They got it right, folks. They did it right. This buries all the way in your pocket. You can grab onto this and pull it out if you want. You can throw a lanyard on there. I've used this as a screwdriver several times. It works really well. I'm sighting in at the gun range. I'll have a red dot. Some scopes will require a flat head. Bipod attachment, might want to have to screw that on or off, tighten things up. It's just a very functional multi-tool. It's almost funny to call it a multi-tool because it's not like a Leatherman or something like that, but it's cool. You have this little EDC knife and it gives you all this added functionality. Bottle opener, you just hook it under the edge and pull up. It comes right off. I've done it plenty of times. It works well. What you see is what you get. There's really not a whole lot to say about this thing besides for the bang for buck, this thing's awesome. The only thing I could point out negative, and it's not a big deal to me on this particular knife, is that there's a very little front to back blade play on this. Just a little bit. I can feel the kind of that clicking feeling. But it's very solid. Otherwise, there's no side to side blade play, and like I said, I've kind of put this through the ringer as far as cutting tasks, and it's never failed. It's never given me any problems. So no problems of any kind. So I'm really impressed overall with all this can do for the price. You just can't beat it. So I think that pretty much covers it. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to say about this thing. It's just you're going to get a lot for your dollar with this. And Kershaw, I think, above most other production, blades, you're going to get the most value for your dollar more often than not. Just so you know, this comes with this black that you see here as far as the handle goes. You can also get it in, I think, white, maybe pink. And then they're coming out, it's not out yet, but they're coming out with everything you see here, the same, except obviously no jimping, but they're going to have a black coating on the blade as well. And I actually had that on pre-order. I wanted to get it, and then I said, you know what, I could just take the satin finish that they have now and do something cool like what you see there. Well, I think it's cool anyway. and have something unique. So that's why I did it the way I did. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten that black finish. I just think that'll look better and probably wear better too. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.